Great. Hello, hello. I believe we're live. I can't feel anyone or see anyone, but I know you're all watching. As y'all know, I'm Jessica Prudencio, and I had the pleasure of directing our short time together working on Butterfly of Chula Vista. The last few days have been really special, getting to know each other and all different paths crossing on this really beautiful play, personal play for a lot of us in different ways, as we've discovered. Something to note is that some wonderful changes have been made along the way. The spirit of the play is definitely meant to be in person. There's live music, there's some dance, there's crowds, there's audience participation. There's a lot of things that we can't quite do in this format, so it doesn't quite translate, but we're doing our best, and I think you can feel the spirit of it in there. I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew that's in the play, as we Filipinos do. So without further ado, we're going to share where this play is at today in this lovely reading with the fantastic cast. Without further ado, here is our reading. Thank you all for being here.
The Butterfly of Chula Vista by Giovanni Ortega, as part of Hear Us Now, a new play commission program by the San Diego Repertory Theater. Characters: Libertad Tad Batung Bacal Espinosa, 30 years old, a Mexican Filipino who goes back to school for nursing and finds that his drag persona is an emblem of freedom and self-expression. Michi Novaliches, 33 years old, a Filipina registered nurse at Scripps Mercy Hospital, who secretly desires to become a singer. Malu Malungay Ongpin, 53 years old, a Filipina nurse practitioner at Scripps Mercy Hospital, who is a single mother raising 2 kids. Divina Amorosa, 47 years old, owner of GG Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill in Chula Vista, home to Latin and Filipino cuisine and music, the best karaoke in San Diego. MacArthur Quintanilla, 47 years old, recently retired Navy personnel and former military musician who is currently GG Island Grinds general manager. Luningning Ning Batung Bacal Espinosa, 55 years old, a registered nurse, and Libertad's mother who urged him to become a nurse. Scene 1. Kentuhan at Kantahan. Welcome to GG Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill. The stage is set up as if we are inside GG Island Grinds Karaoke Bar. There are small bar tables and chairs all around where audience will be seated on stage. Another raised platform will serve as a performance space when we are at the karaoke bar opposite a DJ booth. There is a screen that will project lyrics for the audience to sing along during specific numbers, similar to videoke. The screen will also project super titles for songs and conversations in Tagalog or Spanish. The same space will transform into Luningning's home and Scripps Hospital. Lights up at GG Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill, famous for karaoke nights and owned by Filipino drag queen Divina Amorosa. Divina enters the stage dressed as a butterfly. She looks at the audience, opens her arms, and smiles and sings a famous lullaby from the Philippines. Cue music.
Parang bukid na lilipad-lipad sa gitna ng daan. Papagapasakas, isang marangang tapis, isang dakal ang langas, ang sayang dekola, isayang pyesa, isayad, may banyak pa siya.
Uy!
May tuklat pa man din.
Uy!
Nagwateo hetes ang palabasin, haharap sa altar at manamalamin sa kalakat ng pakinengkengendeng. I just saw a butterfly fleeting and floating by, waiting for the main trail, fluttering in the air, so happy around her. Sleeves as wide as my palm skirt, a trifle oversized and dragging on the ground. Her hand twirling a comb, decorated half-slipped, drawing other to peep the faces to the stage. Ogling her image, she would come and tease us, hips swaying like a duck.
Audience applause.
Maganda gabi pa sa iyong lahat, mga kapatid, babae, lalaki, ang mga bakla. Diba? Diva? Good evening to all you people. People who need people are the luckiest people sa mundo. From Santa Mesa, Santa Rita to Chula Vista, welcome to Gigi's Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill, where you will not go hungry because we offer red rice with pinandene and to top it all up with the best adobo this side of San Diego. But don't get too full, ha? Huwag kayong mag-alaala because maala mo kaya. After your second serving of crispy pata and kelunguen, the magic mic will appear from the heavens like a sign from the Santo Niño, and you'll be asked to sing some karaoke. We are famous for that talaga.
A rainbow-colored mic appears dangling and hits Davina on the head.
Oh, aray! Whoosh naman! MacArthur! Be careful! I'm very sensitive naman. Magkapatid ang cousins. Let's give a round of applause. For my second hand. Mr. Bastos mo! I meant my right hand. No other than our tomorrow Lieutenant MacArthur Quintanilla. Saan ba tayo? Where were we? Oh, yes. Because tonight we will give the greatest performance of our lives. You will watch a young man go through some drama, comedy through song, and dance, teleserye o telenovela at talaga ang dating. Oh, what song will make you sing? Your daggins out, that means.
Davina refers to her rear.
Isn't that right, MacArthur? Half day, sir. You may look, but you cannot touch. You have to sing first. May pasya.
Uy!
Uy!
May sukla pa man din.
Uy!
Nagsasaheres ang palabasin. Haharap sa altar at manamin asalan ka na pakendeng-kendeng.
Lights dim. Davina continues to hum the song as she exits the stage. Lights shift to Libertad and Mitchie watching.
I am so finally glad you came here with me. Hoy! Hoy! I dropped some pinakbit and extra pair of sneakers for Tita Maluha. She may be doing a double. I have some in the car.
Bet. Pinakbet is all you have to say.
Oh, ano na naman? I didn't take you here kung ganyan lang mukha mo.
I'm nervous.
Easy ka lang. She'll have to calm down anyway. Nurse and telemetry have to be cool as ice.
True that. Electronic monitoring of the heart.
Music cue, total eclipse of the heart.
Total eclipse of the heart. Turn around.
She has to ensure her blood pressure doesn't rise up. Oh, I know. What did I say? I told you so, huh?
Turn around.
Stop playing, tama na.
Everyone has lost their job somehow in the last 5 years, okay? You're lucky they let you stay on this long, even when it was empty.
Lucky, their best employee 2 months in a row just to lay me off. Then you repeat guests spending money in rooms and blackjack. Not even furloughed.
Diyos ko. People are scared to spend their money kasi. There's a time and place for everything, Dai. Look on the bright side. Maybe this was meant to be and there's something better out there for you. You never know what's gonna happen next naman, so just live in the moment.
I'm trying to save my money to live on my own. I've been on Mars for almost 9 months.
You could have given birth.
I ain't got time for that. I don't even want a man RN right now.
Speaking of being an RN, maybe you should listen to her. Don't move to Hillcrest.
Hillcrest. But I can still peruse the menu.
Men, you. Leche! Logan Heights better, huh? Brown boys all around.
Next to you, neighbor.
Oo nga, no?
Brown is crown.
Morenos are royalty talags.
Oh, I don't like being on unemployment.
Unemployment is not only for the poor. At least until you get back on your feet.
I cannot move out with an unemployment check. I'll need a job or two.
Or 3.
So Filipino.
Talags! And so Mexican.
Mexipino, both.
Bye.
Sexual.
Diba? And you're a buck.
Can you not? So derogatory. Queer is better. Queer as folk.
Hey, queer or not, you better.
Divina re-enters, snaps her fingers. Cue music. RuPaul's Supermodel.
Work.
Cover girl.
Work it, girl.
Give a twirl.
Do your thing.
On the runway.
Libertad starts sashaying in the bar.
Work.
Supermodel
You better work it, girl.
of the world.
Wet your lips. Make love to the camera. Work.
To the left.
Work.
Now turn to the right.
Work. Sachet. Shantae.
Hey.
Libertad receives a text.
Oh shit. Gotta go. Ma's looking for me. She starts in the telemetry unit tomorrow, and I gotta go.
Oh, first time in years. Let's grab the pinakbit in my car for Tita Ning. That will soften her heart.
Scene 2. Rosario time with Nane. They exit as if they're walking down the runway. Music fades. Lights shift. Luning Ning's home the next day.
1900. Get report from day shift. Start planning your night by looking at orders for who is having surgery, tests, dialysis, AM labs, need turning at night, special preps, NPO, past midnight. Teka, wait. When are medicines due? Okay. Usually 2200 and 0500 to 0600 sa umaga as they're getting up. 2000, meeting patients, performing shift head-to-toe assessments, getting vital signs. Sana may can. Usually, some orders are not finished in the daytime, kaya I have to do that. Tapos, may mga new orders written, answering call lights, getting patients ready for bed, help patients go to the bathroom. Sana walang drama. None, Lord help.
Libertad enters.
2100 to 2200 PRN. Care. Help patients brush teeth. Set up room to go to bed. 2300 charting your head-to-toe assessments, updating care plans and other necessary paperwork, answering call lights, finishing up any medications to be given.
Ma.
2400 to 0100 catching up on charting, giving random time-sensitive medications, IV antibiotics, rounding on patients, answering call lights. 024 to 0400. Now, I'm worried about this one. It's been a while since I had to be up all night.
Rosario time.
Hey, Judas Barabbas Hestas.
Patients are fast asleep during that time.
Are you trying to kill me, huh? I have to work the night shift for the first time since...
Easy. You cannot be agitated at work. Pray to calm your nerves, Ma.
Ma, papatayin mo talaga ako.
Soften your heart.
Oh, nga. I'll pray later. Help me with this. 2 a.m.
Don't fall asleep. Drink cold liquids, Gatorade.
Not Red Bull.
Thermostat.
Keep it cool in my station.
Did you eat?
No, I'm waiting for you. I made pancit luglug.
I meant as part of your schedule, you have to eat a small meal.
I'll baon some luglug for lunch.
Late night snack. Try not to sit still. Move around. You've done this before.
Tama ka, anak. You're a tad right.
Ha ha ha. Comic now.
A comic inside the house, but not acting a fool elsewhere, like you. I never know where you go at night. Alam mo, I'm trying to accept you, but don't be so obvious naman. Be a man, like your father.
5 a.m. Patients are waking up.
Elders have to pee, coffee, PRN medication, tapos vital signs nila. Sana may CNA. Getting patients ready for testing or surgery, paperwork.
Preps, drawings, labs.
Tingnan mo, you already know all of this, but you dropped out of college. You would be
An RN right now.
At saka, you used to do night audit at Barona. You know how busy it can get. So stressful. Glad that you're on a day shift now. Your driving so late makes me nervous. Teka, where was I?
I lost my job.
Oh, 600. Nagigising na ang mga patients. Oh, 645. Finishing report and leaving. Tapos na tapos.
Ma!
Teka,
Ma! I lost my job.
what did I say? This was never going to be a career for you. You're on a different path. Tapos ka na.
Yes.
I have my own business with Barona. You should never have worked there. The economy is still getting back on track and it's not essential.
I was employee of the month 2 months in a row.
It's a casino. What's the point of being employee of the month if no one is gambling? Furloughed ka ba?
Laid off.
Sus Maria Josep. Bakit? What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing? That's being lazy.
I mean, I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, why would they fire you if you didn't do anything wrong?
The economy. No one wants to spend money.
Let's pray to Saint Joseph. He will help us.
It's almost 6:30.
I am going to be late for work. Diyos ko naman ah. I'll do it during my lunch break. Where's my grocery? Teka, I should pray for you. Ama naming sumasalangit ka.
You have over a dozen.
Hey, the one from the Vatican. We need to pray straight to the Pope and to Saint Joseph in heaven.
I'll drop it off at your station later.
And let's do Stations of the Cross on Sunday.
Davina reappears on the side dressed as a vegetable and fruit seller in workout gear.
There's unemployment.
Ano ka ba? That's only for Americans.
But Forget it. I'll drop it off later. I'll fix you a small plate of pancit for your break.
2 to 4 a.m. Eat, then pray. Dad, dasal ka. Sa bahay ng pangalan mo.
Luningning exits while praying and rushing out of the house. Davina walks on stage and hands the rosary to Libertad without him noticing the drag queen. Libertad looks at the rosary and sighs. He walks off stage. Lights change. Transition to the karaoke bar. Scene 3. Kantuhan at Kantahan, Part 2. Davina pretends to be selling fruits and vegetables, then suddenly starts Zumba dancing and singing or lip-syncing to the song. Cue music.
Bahay, kubo, kahit munti, ang halaman daon ay sari-sari, sa kama sa tulong, singgalis at mani, sitaw, bataw, patani, kundul, putoon, upo, kalabasa, at saka pa'y marong labanos, mustasa, sibuyas, kamatis, bawag at luyo, sa paligligid ay punong ng linga. Sama-sama tayong lahat. Everyone who knows the song, kadaya tayo. Halika na, MacArthur. Let's all sing it together.
Lights up on Mitchie Libertad singing along while MacArthur performs on stage with Davina.
Bahay, kubo.
Kahit munti ang halaman doon ay sari-sari, sikamas at talong, sigarilyas at mani, sitaw, bakaw, pakali.
Palakpakan, everyone! So nice for all of you to join us this evening. Oh, it's a beautiful winter day here in San Diego. The sun never goes away, diba? Soon it will be Pasko. Christmas always is the most joyous time of the year talaga. I get to dress up like Mrs. Claus, the divorcee, because my hubbies always leave me that one night of the year. He always filled with gifts.
And it's never for you.
Oh, talaga! Enough about me. Tell me about myself. No, really. Tell me about myself.
Well,
Well said. A man of few words. Just how I like them. Hoy! Lovebirds!
Who, us?
We're like sisters.
Bading si guwapo.
Bading na bading.
I prefer queer.
Ah, queer ba? Don't worry, darling. I knew you were gay when you pranced on the runway with Supermodel a few weeks ago. Welcome back. Queer na queer ka talaga.
Maka.
Hello, I'm right here.
You sure are at the right place. Magkapatid, everyone is welcome here at Gigi's Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill. Especially you, Bonso.
just don't be an asshole.
Tama ka, Lieutenant.
Davina heads backstage.
If you haven't already ordered yet, now is the time. Tonight's special is crispy pata and kundang pika.
Straight from my mama's recipe.
Straight now.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh, I'm gonna tell.
My ex-wife? Chismosa.
Me? Oh, always.
Davina kisses MacArthur on the cheek. MacArthur and Davina exit. Country music plays on the background.
Oh, BRB! A queen must always powder her nose after a performance and make your request for songs to sing. Ah, pencils and papers on its table.
Tom na ako.
Huh?
Gutom.
Me too. Food should be coming soon. You should
Bahay,
sing something.
Bahay Kubo makes me so hungry.
Ma used to sing it to me whenever she'd make dinner, but Pa would go grocery shopping at Seafood City with me. Sometimes it's Viata Supermarket if he wants to make pozole or al pastor. They're both good cooks.
Hoy, how's the night shift for her?
All right, it's definitely change of pace for her staying up all night. Again, been a while.
She's been nonstop daw, ah.
Tita Malu told you?
Besties for life since their nursing days at UST.
With Tita Jing.
Oh yeah, with Ma. It's a good profession.
I don't know if it's what I want to do. The commitment.
Nako, Dad, go all the way na, no? You're halfway there. Even if it's been years, all your general requirements will transfer na money. You've been jobless for 3 months.
2 months and 3 weeks.
Leche. Just stay at Tita Neng until you finish. She loves having you back anyway.
Let me think about it.
Ah, you think too much.
The trauma of taking care of people, it's just nerve-wracking.
Of course it is. But ganyan talaga ang buhay. That's the way life goes. You think that this is what I wanted to do, but yeah, it's practical.
Tita Jing encouraged you to become one.
Tita Ning rin. Also, Ma's friends were nurses.
You thought all women were nurses.
Wait, they aren't?
As far as we can remember, we were surrounded by titas in hospital scrubs.
It made me want to help people that were sick.
Now you deal with kids.
Talaga.
Where's our food?
And my drink.
We noticed that you've been waiting, so I decided to bring it myself. Kadumpika.
And Christy Pata.
O sige, inuman na. I mean, na.
Here's some finadinisas.
Pinadine, hey.
I heard that's spicy.
Ooh, some like it hot.
Ate Mitch.
Half a day.
Have my day, Zaddy.
Please excuse her. This is her third vodka soda.
Pwede ba? Just left Scripps and I'm off duty for the next few days.
All good? A nurse?
Yes, General.
Lieutenant,
Mac is fine.
Daddy Mac.
no more vodka for you.
MacArthur exits, lights up on Davina, dressed as Dolly Parton. Cue karaoke track 9 to 5.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Or jumping in a shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping. Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You just lose your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
MacArthur
Service
enters
and
wearing a cowboy
devotions.
outfit.
You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. You want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometime this man is out to get me.
They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you've got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day shift to come in, that the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way.
All our Dolly fans out there, sing along.
Dolly is divine!
Mitchie goes up on stage. MacArthur and Davina line dance.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and you never get that credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
Davina sees Libertad singing along.
Hoy, Bunso.
Sige na, Tad. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you spend your life putting money in his wallet.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
5, more like 7 to 7.
Dito sa Amerika, lagi tayong natrabaho, nakalaloka talaga.
Life is but a game, Davina. I think it's time for a game.
General, I'm game. Let's play. Sino ba siya? Who are they? Game?
Game na!
That's right, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between.
Ako yan.
What's the truth? What's the tea?
Did someone say Titi?
Oh, Davina Amorosa, Lanya die dirty.
Miss Divina, please. Dirt is my middle name.
Wala talaga.
I see you.
Miss Divina is talking to you.
$50 for the winner. A match like no other. Karaoke time!
Totally do it.
Huh?
Haka na naman. I'm always the one singing here. You're too shy.
Daddy MacArthur, you forgot one detail.
Oh, this is true, Miss Divina.
You have to do it in drag.
MacArthur goes to the audience.
We need some contestants. Under your seats is a number.
Yeah, if your number is called, then you get to join us.
Mine's 25. What's yours?
Mitchie!
First number 21.
Contestant with ticket 21 goes on stage.
Okay. Lucky number 11.
Contestant with ticket 11 goes on stage.
Last but not least,
Mitchie is mouthing 44.
44.
happy.
It's not!
Bunso! Halika na!
Let's give them a few minutes before we start.
Woo! Sus, Miss Lieutenant Quintanilla.
You're welcome, Ms. Amorosa. I shall return.
Bolera ka? Talaga?
MacArthur exits with the contestants.
MacArthur always does, you know. Return. Talaga yung loyal yan. Not like Marcos loyalist, but a true friend who always got my back. That's why I have his name tattooed on my back.
Davina turns around, reveals the name MacArthur tattooed on the right side of her shoulder.
People made fun of me and thought that this was General MacArthur, whose name it was dedicated for. Hindi, it's for lieutenant, not general. Okay? Ay! Look who's back! Just go! I have to put some Maybelline on. Sige, I shall return.
Familia, are you all ready for some juicy entertainment just north of the border? Introducing contestant number 21.
Contestant number 21 enters in full drag regalia.
For your drag persona, here's one way of making it all easy for you. Think of your first pet's name and the street you used to live on.
Bam Bam Kamuning!
I'm sorry, Ms. Michi, but you're not a contestant.
Ay, sorry po, General MacArthur.
Lieutenant, but back to our contestants. What is your name, sister?
Sheena. Sheena Marikina.
What song would you like to sing for our peeps in Chula Vista?
Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears.
The mic comes down from the ceiling. The contestant performs.
Let's give Sheena Marikina a round of applause. Okay, Lucky number 11 is up. Your name, please.
Bella. Tierra Bonita.
Oh, my old neighborhood.
I'd like to sing High School Life by Sharon Cuneta.
The contestant performs.
Thank you, Bella Tierra Bonita. Now, last but never the least, our final contestant, 44. Oh, look at this beautiful lady.
I don't really feel that way right now.
This is the best night ever!
Ma'am.
It's Miss.
Ooh, sassy.
Only one uncomfortable.
Do tell us your name.
Libertad.
Drag name daw. Pet's name and the street you lived on as a child.
Why, thanks. Bam, bam.
Of course. Such a charmer.
Chowie. Mariposa. Chowie Mariposa.
What would you like to sing for us, Ms. Chowie Mariposa?
Something in Spanish? Not sure if you would have it.
Where do you think we are? La Jolla?
Or Del Mar.
Libertad whispers in MacArthur's ear. Lights dim. Cue music. Como la Flor by Selena.
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor. Sin embargo, te deseo lo mejor. Si en me encontraste felicidad, tal vez algo en más te la dará. Como la flor, con tanto amor me diste tú. Se marchitó, me marcó. Yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele. Ay, cómo me duele. Si vieras cómo duele perder tu amor, con Dios te llevas mi corazón. No sé si pueda volver a amar, porque te de todo el amor dar, como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, si marquito y marcó, yo soy perder, pero ay, como me duele. Ay, cómo me duele.
Cantamos, let's sing.
Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú. Se marquitó y marcó. Yo soy perder, pero ay, cómo me duele. Ay, cómo me duele.
Ah, cómo me duele.
Lights come back up.
That's my girl! Go, Joey! Go, Joey! It is your birthday!
Not my birthday.
Let's give another round of applause for Chowie Mariposa.
Sounds like a dog. We have to fix that.
Scene 4. Clinicals, patients, and tacos, oh my. Lunining's home. Malu, a Filipina nurse practitioner at Scripps Mercy Hospital, enters. Luning is fixing the table for dinner. Libertad is studying.
Sinigang has arrived.
Good for the memory, Tad.
Thanks, Tita Malu. I'll need it.
New year, new you. Kaya mo yan. If a girl from the probinsya can do it, anyone can. Good thing your nanay was here to teach me how to ride the ropes.
Anong ride? Teach me the ropes lang.
Tingnan mo, she's still doing it. Ning, si Mr. Jones is galabanting na naman kanina. Walking down the hallway, whistling, then singing, "Don't worry, be happy."
Anak, focus.
Oo nga, focus. Ay, nako. Meandering on the floor like there's no tomorrow. An hour left for work, and here comes Mr. Jones doing his cabaret with his betlog out.
His pants down. Sounds like sundowning. When dementia patients get agitated, they hallucinate.
Or a typical man.
Oh, and of course, he won't listen to anyone but me, so I have to grab him by the
Tita M!
bastos mo, Tad, the arms, and then pull his pants up and take him back to his room. That's why I was a little late for Teleserye Saturdays.
But it's Friday.
Time is but a construction.
It doesn't matter naman, anak. Construct, Malu. Construct. Our schedules are all over the place, but it's good to pretend that we have a weekend together, whether it's Lunes, Martes, or...
Miércoles.
Pilipinas is coming up.
Anak, matagal pa. You will remind us as you always do.
Siyempre.
Naku, malunggay. Miss Crass?
Let me guess. She had no idea who you were.
I had to give her a bath while she screamed for help because someone was attacking her. Help, help! This brown devil is going to take all my jewelry.
Brown is crown. That's what I say inside my head when people see me as a demonio. My mantra.
She's twice your size.
Thrice, ano?
Is that a word?
Oo naman, ano? Ikaw dito ang NP, ha?
Stands for no problem.
Nurse's oath. Naku, no jewelry worth stealing.
Except she's the thief.
Stealing her roommate's teeth.
To call it her own.
Smiling and flirting with the male patients.
We had to yank it out of her.
Nako!
Sobra!
Grabe. Then she looked at us and said, there's two
There's
of
two of
you.
you!
This whole time,
She thought we were the same person!
good thing she's at a single room now.
Mitchie enters unnoticed.
Bastos! But one's prettier.
Boy!
I'm the pretty one.
Shh.
I had a patient that was getting a bowel prep. I had to get a colonoscopy. Once the medicine hit, he was flowing like a lava flow chocolate cake. I had to stick a plastic on his rectum to collect all the poop. Poop was all over the bed and the floor like soft serve. I had to think fast. Let's put a tube on his butt.
Ay, Michi.
Sounds about right.
And y'all want me to become a nurse?
Uy.
Boy! I'd rather be shit than be jobless.
Chings hopya.
Pandan.
Langka!
Ubebe!
All of them are my favorite. Baboy.
What did you call me? I forgive you.
Not until I get my ube.
Hapunan na, but first, pray. Bless us, O Lord, and these
And
thy
these thy
gifts,
gifts
which we are
are
about to
about to
receive from
receive
thy
from
bounty through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Amen.
Can you make sure Tubig at Langis is on demand?
Libertad grabs the remote.
Tubig,
Water and oil. It's a teleserye a while back.
You weren't here. You left.
Alam mo, it was originally a film with Vilma Santos and Amy Austria.
Bata.
Bata,
Maganda.
maganda,
Morena.
morena.
When we were still at the 5th Avenue location.
Naku, Diyos ko, those were the days talaga. Patient care was always heavy and you were exhausted lagi.
You miss your family and your bed.
No, Tad, you were probably 9 or 8 or 9.
9.
It would be a tag team with Manuel as soon as he got home from Barona.
Ah, oo nga. They just opened.
Ma.
I'd head over to work 12 hours in the NICU.
Neonatal Intensive Care Unit.
I know that.
Ito naman napaka-sensitive.
Sensitive talaga.
Ever since he was a little boy.
Please continue your walk down memory lane.
Oh, 3 a.m. You just need to laugh to stay awake. I would grab Ning.
Sa squats tayo, malunggay.
Dance off.
Tita, you're not doing this on the floor.
No, in the stock room.
Cue music. Push it. Luningning and Malu rap and dance.
Ooh, baby, baby. Baby,
Baby,
baby.
baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh,
Baby, baby.
baby. Get up on this.
Heights, pusit. Heights, pusit. Heights, pusit.
Get up on this.
Heights, pusit. Ow, baby. Salt and peppers here. Salt and peppers here.
Now. Wait a minute, y'all. This
This dance is for everybody.
everybody.
Only the sexy people. So all you fly nanais,
get
get out here
there
and dance.
Dance, I
said.
said. Diyos ko. Alright.
Likod ko ay nako.
Tuhod ko. Nako, anak. Tubig, please.
Ingat, titas.
And we would often be talking across the unit. And our kwentuhan would lead to a song lyric from the 80s or 90s. And then it would be a sing-song night for the next 12-hour shift.
Kwentuhan at kantahan talaga.
We started our career working in the NICU, caring for
Medically fragile and premature infants.
napaka-challenging.
But rewarding.
We had amazing teams of neonatologists and obstetricians.
Respiratory therapists, occupational therapists.
And new parents.
Mm.
Watching these nanays and tatais go through so much, it gave me so much joy seeing them finally leave with their healthy baby, days, weeks, sometimes months later. I remember holding their tiny little hands, sensing their little hearts beat. I knew that I wanted to become a mother too. Hay nako, Michi, don't get emotional naman. You're ugly
Sobra
when you
naman.
cry.
Aray.
Damn.
We are here for you, Libertad, kasi you have a long highway ahead of you.
Road, Malu, long road ahead of you.
Oo nga.
Michi looks at Libertad.
Napakahirap ng microbiology and pharmacology.
Oh, he already took that when he was in school.
Just reviewing it, memorization of all the different medications, the route of administration, IV push or drip or oral medication, what gauge of needle and type of syringe to use, dosages, and how to figure out how much to give to a patient by their weight and medical condition, and also how to calculate medication dosages. See, I retained some of the medical intel. I memorize well. It's like riding a bike.
But you fell off. You could be a nurse right now, an RN. But instead, you wanted to galavant sa ibang lugar far away from me and your father.
Tita Ning, alta person mo.
You also have to memorize what medications were used for which conditions, side effects, and warning signs to look for, and what to do with adverse reactions. You should have finished kasi.
Kaya, Tad, magsumikap ka. No more disappearing acts and giving up.
Kaya mo yan.
Can I have my ube hopia now?
Let's pray first.
Again? Ow!
Santo Niño and Saint Agatha of Sicily, please help my son, my only child, to get through school the second time around and finish being a nurse. Allow him to stay this time and never leave his nanay. In God's name we pray.
Amen.
Sign of the cross, Libertad. The prayer is not heard if you don't perform the sign of the cross.
Okay, Ma.
Okay, ma, will not get you anywhere. You have to follow the rules. Tingnan mo, I'm only trying to help and he answers back.
Your heart, Ning. If you have to mend broken hearts at work, you have to do the same for yourself at home.
Tama ka dyan.
Hoy, tubig at langis na.
Ay.
Lights change. Davina enters in a purple dress, ube color. The women dance. Libertad looks out. The women exit. Scene 5. Kentuhan at Kantahan, Part 3. Tubig at Longis, Oil and Water. Cue music.
Tubig ang langis, ang katayuan natiyang ang kawangis. Piliting amang mga sang may mahahapis. Gayang-gayang tayong dalawa, ang panuptuman ay magkaiba. Langis at tubig, di magpagkasama ng tunay mang paibig. Hinin kitang sayang laging manainig. Mahal na mahal man kita, may mahal ka namang iba.
Water and oil. The status becomes ever that. The representation insists. Any together we have grieved. So, just the two of us. The rules are different. Oil and water. Not consolidate any real love. Resentment adopt always prevail. The one that I love so much loves someone else.
Tubig ang langis, itarang man sa init, di rin tatamis. Dahil ang haloy, hauluhat, paghihinapis. Ang kirot ay di mailis, kung labis. Bakit nang ay Diyoso, ligaya sang ting dadig. May dasal ba akong hindi na nararing? Papel natin sa pag-ibig, ako'y langis, ika'y tubig.
I am oil, you are water. Nanay never liked the colors I liked. She liked them for her, but never for me. Too bright, she said, for a boy like me. A boy like me, what does that even mean? A boy who likes brightness and laughter and not afraid to cry inside Otay Ranch Town Center because he got lost looking at satin and lace dresses only to be scolded at because he should look at t-shirts and shorts. So bland and boring. Plain like water, not fiery like oil. I want to paint my nails purple ube and wear mascara like Bining Bining Pilipinas or Miss Universe so I can feel free. Tubig at langis, idarang man sa init, di rin tatamis. Dahil ang halo'y luhat, pag hinihagpis, ang kirot ay di malis kung labis. Bakit nanaig ang duso sa ligaya sa ating daigdig? May dasal ba akong hindi niya nirinig? Papel natin sa pag-ibig. Ako'y langis, ika'y tubig. Tubig at langis, ang katayuan natin, yang ang kawangis. Pilitan mang magsamay, may mahapis. Ganyan-ganyang tayong dalawa. Ang panuntan, may kaiba.
Langis at tubig, di magpagsama ng tunay magpag-ibig. Hinanangkit ang sayang langing mananahig. Mahal na mahal man kita, may mahal ka namang iba.
The one that I love loves someone else. She loves a different kind of son. A son that I will never be.
Halika dito, Tad. Alam mo, when I was a young taligat gita in high school sa Santa Mesa, people always made fun of me for being different. They called me all kinds of names just because I was special. Tatay, father, would always tell me to stop being so soft. Napaka-lambot mo, he said, every chance he'd get. My cousins were no better than my classmates, and he called me every name in the book. Bading, Jokla, Bakla. It never really bothered me because I thought that it was true. Nanay, though, was always so protective, like I was someone special to her. Funny how the same word can mean two different things, diba? Mother always took me shopping with the same, with her. Then we would hang out with the comadres while talking bullshit, laughing, working, and looking good. And they would have these makeup parties when the men would go drinking and probably go, to strip joints. And I felt so comfortable with them, the chismes and shouting and every other at the same time. And then they're bursting into laughter. Nanay was always so loving to me. You remind me of myself when I was a young mahal. Then like a fog of memory, she talked back to herself. I don't know what happened. I did. I still do. One night, after spending laughter and talking about makeup with Tita Chinky, Tita Bonita, and Tita Tere, we came home like a little later than usual, and Tatay was drinking, drunk as a skunk. When he saw me, his face changed, like a child about to throw up. Nanay! Oh. Nanay and I realized that the comadres have, used me to try out different makeups from Avon because Tita Tere just became an Avon rep. Bongga! Talaga! She's classy! Putangin na mo, bakla! He said. Then black out. Not like a show. When it went dark, well, I guess I kind of did because the next thing you know, I was in the hospital with Nanay crying and holding me. Maganda ko anak, maganda ko anak. She kept saying to herself and massaging my hand, tama na, alis na tayo, mahal. We left a few days later after my Lola in Guam wired money for us to live here with her. And you see, it was not the first time Tatay blackened someone out. No, the last time just happened to be me. From Santa Mesa to Santa Rita, divina talaga. Tubig ang langis, hidarang may sa init di rin tatamis. Dahil ang halo'y luhat pang hihinggapis, ang kirot ay dagmalis kung labis.
Bakit nanahig ang duso sa ligaya sa ating daigdig? May dasal ba akong hindi niya nirinig? Papel natin sa pag-ibig. Ako'y langis, ika'y tubig.
Sometimes we never get to know why people do what they do. And that's why we have to choose our own familia. Pero I have a feeling that your nanay just wants her own version of what's best for you. Diba?
Transition. Tubig at Langnis. Background music. Davina dances as Luningning, Michi, and Malu enter in scrubs. Davina hands Libertad a bag of food, then watches the scene unfold before exiting. Scene 6. Bining Bining Chula Vista, Ms. Scripps Hospital. Luningning's home.
Commercial break.
Kainan na!
Kilig to the bone, Stat. I can't believe you started.
I can't either.
You know that clinicals are basically just practicing your skills on patients.
Taking their vitals.
Doing baths, changing their clothes.
Brushing their teeth, setting them up to eat, and make their beds.
Anak, I had the lengua.
Here you go.
Your dad's favorite.
Tacos El Gordo. Where he took you on your first date.
Romantic talaga, Palm Avenue.
H Street, the original.
The original's actually in Tijuana.
Can we continue with clinical practice, porfa?
Then you can pass the meds to your patients with your instructor or the nurse you are assigned to. Pass me the adobada, Tat.
Spice pork coming right up.
I like my pork spicy.
Ikaw talaga, Michi, napakalandi mo. Something like giving a stool softener can take you 15 minutes to give.
I can do it in 5 to 10.
Nanay mo was always so competitive. Oh, 3 pa, please, iho.
I don't like giving a stool softener. It feels like eternity.
Also, you can practice more invasive skills like giving shots, doing a Foley, or taking a Foley out.
Foley, catheter, that's not fun. You know, it's different when you start applying what you've practiced in class. It's terrifying.
Gently pull the catheter out of the patient's urethra.
Pull it slowly and smoothly.
Do not force it out.
Diyos ko.
Ay,
Clean up and always wash your hands.
I have to pee.
What did you get?
You know that I'm partial vegan.
Bougie. He went to El Patio.
Libertad
I'll-
exits.
I'll take tacos El Gordo any day.
Oo naman, you have history there kasi.
Sometimes I wish he was still here to toughen and straighten him out.
Tita.
He's not prepared for this. I thought he'd get it together by now.
He's back on track, diba?
It's only been 7 months. Isn't this what you wanted for him? Pasensya lang.
We just need to help him get through this. Problem solved.
What problem?
No problem.
Walang problema.
How's your 5 hours there? Which unit?
Psych, med surge, maternal child health, or critical care.
Med search today. I had one patient, Mrs. Lopez. I gathered all her information, and now I have to write a care plan.
Care plans are such a pain in the...
Ano ka ba, Michi? What's wrong with you? You're supposed to help.
I'm just being real, tita. This is the longest commercial break ever. So typical of TFC.
This boy has been watching Binibining Pilipinas since he was a kid. Sometimes I feel like he would rather be one of these contestants.
Here we go.
Don't think that I didn't know
Know what, Ma?
Ning?
that you wore my dresses and high heels whenever we were at work.
You have style.
You see how he treats me?
I'm back and I'm finishing what you wanted me to do, right? What else do you want from me?
You should have finished by now. And I want you to be a man.
Ano ba kayo dyan?
Can we please watch the show?
Shh, it's starting again.
We have the final 3 contestants of Binibining Pilipinas. Thank you for all the participants in this year's contest. We are truly proud of the poise, beauty, and intelligence that everyone brought this evening's events. Miss Samar, Miss Mindoro, and Miss Cavite, please go to your positions.
Oh, look, they know exactly where to go.
They've been rehearsing for weeks. Whoever makes it to final 16 and final 3 would know where to go from the swimsuit, gown, and the question and answer portion. Can I just give me life?
I told you.
Lights change. Davina enters as the host and summons Libertad to step aside to watch. Cue music. Pageant music. The 3 women become contestants. They use towels for headpieces and sofa sheets for makeshift gowns. They pretend for a short dance number. Music ends.
We are now narrowing it down from 16 to 30. 3 spots left for Miss Chula Vista. Joining the finals are Binibining 21, 11, and 44. One step closer to her dream. Please put on your noise-canceling headphones. I will be asking the same questions for each contestant. First up, Binibining 21. Ms. Novaliches hails from Cavite and is a registered nurse RN at Scripps Mercy Hospital.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Novaliches, but you can call me Michi for short. I love to party, but what I love most is to spend time caring for beautiful children in NICU Pediatrics unit of the hospital.
Laging party ng party yan talaga.
Miss Ongpin, please put on your headphones properly. Otherwise, you will be disqualified.
Hala, sige ka dyan, malunggay.
You too, Miss Batunga Bakal.
Okay, sir.
Miss Novaliches, why did you choose nursing as your profession, and how has it changed your life?
I became a nurse because my mom encouraged me to become one. All of her friends were nurses, and I thought all women were nurses.
They're not?
As a neonatal ICU NICU nurse, I care for medically fragile and premature infants. It is very challenging, but rewarding. I decided to become a nurse when my Lola Vera got sick, and we, as a family, cared for her at home until we had to put her in the hospital. Watching the grandmother who raised me turn into an infant that I cared for was very difficult, and her death is a reminder every day that I should be there for others, whether they are preemie or an elder. An elder like Binibining 11.
What a heartfelt response, Miss Novaliches. Kindly go back to your spot. Next up, Binibining 11. Miss Ongpin is a nurse practitioner at Scripps Mercy Hospital and originally from Mindanao, but has been in Chula Vista a very, very, very long time.
Excuse me, ha? Mabuhay! I'm Malu Ongpin and 53 years young. You can call me Malunggay if you are generous to me. I have twins who are the light of my life.
Same question, Miss Ongpin.
But I didn't hear it.
I am about to ask. Why did you choose nursing as your profession and how has it changed your life?
I didn't choose nursing, sir. Nursing chose me. As an NP in pre-operative and post-anesthesia care unit, PACU, RN now, same-day surgery is fast-paced and challenging in a different way from NICU. I now have a patient for only a few hours as opposed to a few weeks or months. I review medical histories for patients coming in for surgical procedures, ensure they are healthy enough for surgery, confer with anesthesiologists and surgeons on their cases, start multiple IVs a day, and prep patients for procedure. I then receive patients coming out of surgery and recover them from anesthesia, administer pain and medications, and teach them discharge and home care instructions.
Thank you, Miss.
I wanted to have a career that utilized my academic aptitude as well as my compassion for others. Even more important than that, I wanted to have a job that would always enable me to contribute to a better life for my children,
Miss. Yes.
especially as a single mother. I needed to make sure I would always have a way to make a living for myself and for my children. I also liked the idea that there is no ageism in nursing and that I would always have a job as long as I was willing to work. Ageism, sir? Do you know what that is?
Thank you, Miss Ongpin, for your answer. Last but not least, Binibining 44. Miss Espinosa is a registered nurse, RN, at, I'm sure you've guessed it, Scripps Mercy Hospital, who's originally from Samar. Please, come on down.
Mrs., not Miss. Ako po, si Mrs. Luningning Batungbakal Espinosa. Pinanganak, born in Calbaog City, at lumaki, raised in Manila, and now a San Diego local.
Thanks for the clarification, Mrs. Banangbikal Espinosa. Why did you choose nursing as your profession and how has it changed your life?
I became a nurse kasi I wanted to get out of the Philippines, and this was the easiest way to live. Pero I realized that mending broken hearts was what I was supposed to do. I monitor the heart rhythms ng mga patients in special care units of hospitals and analyze heart rhythms, interpret ECGs, note arrhythmias, at mag-intervene sa emergency situations. I care for patients suffering from heart attacks, congestive heart failure, renal failure, advanced cancer, at other illnesses na nagre-require ng critical care.
That's more than enough, Miss.
Sir, pwede ba? You let Miss Ongpin finish, ha? Nagmo-monitor ako ng patient's heart rate, oxygen levels, breathing rate, blood kasi ang mga patients sa unit namin require constant monitoring. We work long shifts.
Excuse me? I work long hours too, binibining 44.
Ako rin, ha?
Miss Ongpin, Miss Novaliches, please put your headsets back on.
As a telemetry nurse, I am always calm in stressful environments and able to react quickly kapag life-saving care is necessary.
Leche, you don't seem calm right now.
Disqualified, ha? No swearing. This is a respectable beauty pageant.
Hoy, party girl! Tumigil ka dyan!
I should win binibining Chula Vista because I am calm and collected.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
I have basic life support BLS certification
So do we.
Me?
and advanced cardiac life support ACLS.
I'm an NP.
I am certified in...
Enough! Ladies, this is an embarrassment. Pull yourselves together.
Libertad hands the host an envelope.
So beautiful. Before we proceed, a word from our sponsors, Vicks Vapor Rub. Kung ano man ang sakim mo, Vicks Vapor Rub ay papagalingin nito. Whatever sickness you may have, you will be healed by Vicks Vapor Rub. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the next binibining Chula Vista is none other than, drum roll please,
Davina grabs a wig and reveals a maktumang dress inspired by Catriona Gray's Miss Universe 2018 gown.
me! Divina Amorosa! I've been hosting this pageant for like ever, and I'm glad to crown myself Miss Chula Vista. My platform will be to end world hunger, bring forth world peace, and keep the environment safe and become a partial vegan. All the animals are saved.
Just go.
Unacceptable!
Libertad puts on a binibining Chula Vista sash over Davina and a crown on her head.
You look like Catriona Gray.
More like Catriona Gay.
I want to be just like you.
Luningning, Malu, and Michi exit. Lights follow Davina and Libertad as they walk to the backstage area of GG Island Grinds. They stand in front of a full-size mirror. Scene 7, behind the scenes. Maybe it's Maybelline.
You want to be binibining Pilipinas, just like me? Kaya lang, we have to do something about that name. Sounds like a dog.
Chowie was a dog.
And wherever you're learning to do makeup, it's not working.
YouTube is not very helpful.
It's not. For Nanay Amorosa to help you.
Thanks, Mother.
Okay. You've been part of this family for a while now, pero one must learn the way of this household to become a true Amorosa. The look, the talent, and finally, your given name. You have 1 out of 3. But talent can only get you so far. First, the foundation. Contrary to popular belief, foundation does not need to be full coverage all the time. It only needs to cover certain, areas of even, cover certain areas like redness, pimples, spots, acne, under the eyes. The important thing to note is color matching and even application kasi sometimes your face is a little lighter than the rest of your body. Dapat, a natural-looking foundation starts with good skincare.
I use Neutrogena.
Oh, that's a start, but one must keep it moisturized as well. The busier you get, the more moisturized. You want to look pleasant not only for the audience, but also for your patients.
I have sensitive skin.
It's obvious. Use La Roche-Posay Hydrain Light Moisturizing Cream. Apply right after your face in the morning and after you take your makeup off at night. Now, the foundation should be blended out evenly, also to create a flawless, fabulous penis.
Same skin tone. I feel so calm and soft.
Diba? Now the concealer. I've noticed.
Under eye creasing.
Oo nga. That's the number one enemy. Ito. Apply a thin layer of under eye concealer.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe another thin layer. Don't pile it all at once. Otherwise it will crease. Or in your case, cake. Especially in the middle of summer. We should have done this sooner.
Trying to avoid.
Those dark circles are not getting any better.
Clinicals are all day long.
6 months na? Ano?
Right, I'm on track.
I don't know how you youngins do it. Work all day and be up all night.
Being here is like being home. The home I always wanted.
With cash tips, di ba?
This place is so alive, especially after dealing with sick people all day.
2 layers of concealer will do. After that, you have to set it with a setting powder and then the blush. Just a little tint will do, especially with your skin. Blush immediately gives you the pace, a healthy looking radiance, taking away the dullness of the skin.
Another semester, white nursing uniform, and I stick out like a sore thumb because I have to wear a student nursing badge.
What? Not a good color for you. Pero just like drag, it's not the color of your costume, but the care you give for others. The audience, the patients. Lavender is always a nice color.
Or ube. I always have to report to my huddle with my clinical professor prior to entering the unit. Nurse Flores was much nicer than who we have now. It's really this clinical care plan that I'm worried about. I like the last one because it was in pediatrics and my patient was a 10-year-old chemo patient who loved playing Barbie dolls. Sometimes I would practice putting makeup on her face, then mine. Marciela loved lipsticks. I would put some on her lips and we would pucker them up together. Other patients are not as kind.
Your job is to be kind, not theirs. But liquid lipstick is the new tea. Contour muna, sculpt and highlight.
That's what makes you look so feminine and kind.
Excuse me?
More feminine. I can be as effeminate as I want when I'm up there on stage performing and taking care of our customers, which you do when you're here.
Siempre. But first, sculpting is creating shadows to the areas of your face that you want to dissipate. Creams, products are best. Now you try it.
Libertad contours his own face.
Diyos ko! Patay! You look like a corpse. Highlighting, on the other hand, is when you pull areas, on your face or body that you want to put a focus on.
Davina cleans up Libertad's face.
Ayan. Alive again! The key kasi is to blend, which you never do. Oh, say mo. No visible harsh lines on your face. Everything you should look seamless, and you should continue to enjoy the process. Patience is key.
Patience is key.
Perhaps patience with Patience.
Perhaps.
Now, eyebrows. Depends on the look.
And the pluck.
Calvin Klein, Brooks Shields.
Bella Hadid, please.
It can create an illusion of a narrow nose or a wider nose.
What happened to yours?
So personal. Vicky Bello.
A nose job?
Rhinoplasty.
I was asking about your eyebrows.
Shaved it once.
It never grew back?
Hoy! You're in training? Listen, eyeshadows will change who you are completely.
Or hide the bags under my eyes.
The shape of your eyes will determine your persona. For day or for night.
So much work.
It takes time to be beautiful. Pero, almost there, and we will turn you into a paru-paru.
Butterfly, cliche.
What's cliche if you don't fix your face? Next up, mascara and lashes.
Fake lashes.
Falsies. So, nothing is fake when it's all an illusion. The Fab Four for falsies are tweezers, pocket mirror, eyelash glue, and your lashes. You must do it yourself. Hold them with the tweezers. Place your pocket mirror on your palm. Pasensya ka lang, apply the glue to it, and let it sit for around 10-15 seconds. Look down at your mirror to apply your falsies. Look down, I say. Look down. Now apply.
Liza.
With a Z. And now, the final touch.
Davina walks away from Libertad and grabs a wig. He puts it on Libertad's head.
I look like
Gloria.
Diaz.
Divina, time to go on stage. Hey, who is this? We have a new girl. Chowie! Chowie, is that you? Oh.
No longer Chowie.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria Mariposa.
Pleasure meeting you, Ms. Mariposa. Ms. Amorosa, your fans are waiting for you.
Mariposa?
Butterfly.
Not so cliche after all.
Named after Gloria Diaz, the first Pinay Miss Universe.
The beauty you see in front of you comes from within. Say goodbye to the old you and love what you have become.
Familia, kaibigan, and friends, you've been waiting for the one and only Divina Amorosa's rendition of the Shirley Bassey hit. Give her a round of applause as she croons her way into your heart.
Maraming salamat, familia, kaibig, ang friends. You've been waiting for one and only Divina Amorosa's rendition of Shirley Bassey's hit. That's me.
I just said that, Divina.
I know. Okay, maraming salamat, Lieutenant MacArthur. Dear ones, the next song, although made famous by the fabulous Bassey, Miss Bassey, was actually sung by Mercy Molina, the Manila Shantus, whose voice became part of our household when I was a child in Santa Mesa. When we left, we brought some of her records to Guam so we would still have the memory of her music from home with us.
Libertad looks at her reflection. Music cue. What now, my love?
What now, my love? Now that you've left me, how can I live through another day? Watching my dreams turn into ashes and all my hope into bits of clay. Once I could see, once I could feel. Now I'm numb and I become unreal. I've walked the night, without a goal, stripped of my heart, my soul. Gracing our stage for the first time, introducing Gloria Mariposa.
What now, my love? Now that it's over, I feel the world closing in on me. Here comes the stars tumbling around me, and there's the sky where the sea should be.
What now, my love? Now that you're gone, I'd be a fool to go on alone.
No one would care, no one would cry if I should live or die. What
now, my love? Now there's nothing, only my last goodbye.
my last goodbye.
Scene 8, Clinical, A Day in the Life. Libertad is taking off his makeup and changing into white scrubs.
From drags to scrubs, adrenaline. That's how I managed to do it. Days like this, where I sleep in my car after fluttering until 4 a.m. 2.5 hours of sleep. I get to be free at Gigi, but then duty hits as the only one to fulfill my mama's dream for me. Third semester clinicals, 31. Ate Mitch calls it dirty one. Different focus, 3 to 4 days of class, and then 2 days of clinical. Made it through doing medical surgical unit, introduction to real life nursing of several patients to handle at the same time. Lots of meds, lots of different problems, lots of problems. Scared me shitless, but also introduced the reality of nursing. You will each be assigned to a nursing preceptor in that unit that will teach you and also evaluate your performance on the floor. And you will have a clinical instructor for the clinical rotation. Clinicals entail not only the many hours on the unit, but also lots of writing nurse care plans. 20-page plans written on one patient that outlines their whole medical history, medications, diagnosis, and trajectory of patient caring. Patients with patients. TBH, writing is a bitch.
Music background, 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Malou enters as the nurse preceptor.
Good morning, students of nursing. Please make sure you have all your gear with you and don't lose that brain wherever you go. One brain, several patients. Welcome to the Med-Surg unit.
3 more shifts. This Miss Universe Special 2015 edition journal is my brain. When Pia win, all my patients are right here.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God, I'm glad you're here. I have an appointment kasi with my personal trainer Gunther in like 30 minutes down at Choose Emission B. Here's the intel. Patient A, Mr. Aina has pneumonia, and you have to check on his blood pressure and administer his medication. Mrs. Solis has UTI and should be discharged in a few hours, but make sure that her urine is no longer cloudy and give her another dose of penicillin. Her stomach is fine now. Miss Tigasulo's blood pressure should have come down by this morning. And kindly remind her to stop going to the Halo Halo Cafe.
Sarap.
Halo Halo after my training.
Halo, hey!
Hoy!
Watch her caloric intake and output, ha. She's also dehydrated. And in your last patient, Mr.
Espinoza?
Espinosa with a Z, not like you. Please do a nursing assessment. He just arrived a few hours ago.
Hoy, your brain.
Sige, nurse, no baliches. Out. Choose.
Anong choose?
Gunter is teaching me some German. I'm off to choose.
Mitchie takes out Libertad's other false eyelash. Music background. Mariposa Bella, the original song Paru Parong Bukid was based on. Mitchie exits. Malu walks to another side of the stage that has been turned into a hospital room. MacArthur plays Mr. Espinosa.
Here's his chart. All yours, hijo.
Good morning, Mr. Espinoza.
Good morning.
I'll be with you today, and we'll start with a med surg assessment from head to toe just to ensure that there's nothing amiss from your information.
Sounds good.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
I know. I'm just going to go wash my hands real quick. Can you tell me your name, full name?
Jesus Espinosa.
What month it is?
April.
What city you're in?
San Diego. Chula Vista.
Can you stare at the tip of my nose?
Libertad takes out a pen light and checks on Mr. Espinosa's eyes.
Your nose is very bright.
Is that glitter on your face?
If you could do me a favor and watch the light. Open your mouth, please. Pick your head off the bed for a little bit.
Libertad checks the back of his head.
Anything hurt back here? Can you turn your head to the right? Now the other side. I'm just going to listen to your lungs, heart, and stomach.
Malu hands Libertad a stethoscope.
May I go under your shirt?
Go for it. It's cold.
Sorry about that.
No need to say sorry. Just tickles.
Deep breath. Another one. Last one. Now the heart. Just a minute.
He's still there?
Beating as before.
He's broken. My esposa left me.
So sorry to hear that, sir.
You can call me Jesus.
Jesus.
Check his stomach next.
Tita Malu, I know.
Sige.
Please lift your gown up. We're going to listen to all 4 abdominal quadrants. When was the last time you had bowel movement?
This morning, cafe con leche and concha and pachitas.
I love panchitas. 30-second.
Davina enters in a highly stylized nursing uniform, circa 1960s. She observes.
Logan Avenue.
Haven't been to that one. Their hot chocolate is so good.
Hoy, please continue the assessment.
Urinate?
Not right now.
Are you urinating all right?
Yes.
Gonna check quickly.
Libertad presses on his stomach.
Any of this tender or sore? Do me a favor. Squeeze my finger with both hands.
Pull?
Squeeze.
Pull.
Squeeze.
Cafe con leche.
It happens.
Shit happens.
Please.
Okay, sorry. Check both pulses. Make sure they're the same.
Are they?
Yes. Lift your arms up for a few seconds.
Count it out.
1, 2, 3. Good. I'm going down here to check out your feet. Go ahead and lift this leg up towards the ceiling a little bit. And the other one. Press down on my palms with your feet. Point. Bring it back towards you. Which foot am I touching right now?
Left.
Which foot?
Espinosa.
Yes.
Yes.
Nurse Espinosa.
I didn't
Just
do
kidding.
anything.
Just
Both
kidding.
of you take this seriously.
Last thing we're gonna do is check your back. Roll over to one side so I can listen to your lungs from the back.
Always better than sitting up so you can see their sacral and coccyx area.
Sacral and coccyx.
Breathe in. Do this several times. All good on our end. Is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Some water.
I'll update the board with your plan of care for today. Any questions for your care?
Can you help me find a new wife?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Espinosa, but I can get you some water. Have a good day, sir.
Malou summons Libertad to look at his chart. They walk off.
What's his diagnosis?
A broken heart.
Close enough. A heart attack, nurse.
I want to help.
He will be transferred to telemetry bukas.
Ma's unit.
She would be so proud of you right now. You are your mother's dream come true.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Oo, iho. I always knew you will. We just needed to let you find it for yourself with a little push.
Bust it. Bust it where you got.
Naku! I have to go to my unit. And please, wipe that lipstick off your face.
Sorry po, I was in a rush this morning.
And some of the other nurses told me where you've been hanging out. Ingat lang, mahal.
Always.
Dapat lang. You're such a funny boy sometimes.
Malou wipes off Libertad's lipstick with a napkin and kisses his forehead. They exit.
More like funny girl. Caring for patients, caring for the audience, one and the same. It comes from the same place. Kapwa tayo, we call it. Liberty has it, diba? It's in his nature. Nurture this nature. We just have to lead him in the right direction. Patience with patience is worth it when you see them laugh, even if they're dying of a broken heart.
Scene 9. Kantuhan at Kantahan, Part 5. Breakout Star. Davina heads toward the hospital bed and helps Mr. Espinosa transform back into MacArthur. The number is a love song between the two men as they dance together throughout the song. Transition back to Gigi Island Grinds. Cue music. People.
People, people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children, and yet letting a grown-up pride hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you are half, now you're a whole.
No more hunger and thirst. First be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
I was always in hiding. Even in the front line, I was hiding everything. And by doing so, I hurt people. I spent my whole career in the military pretending. Growing up where I was from, the right thing to do was be a man and fall in love with women. So I pretended. And it almost broke me. But most of all, I hurt women along the way because I was hiding. I was pretending.
Libertad enters as Gloria Mariposa, dressed in a 60s fashion, aka Twiggy style.
With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole.
No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Stationed in Point Loma when I retired from the military, I didn't want to go back. Instead, I went to the brass rail. It's called the rail now. And I saw the most divine human being in my life.
Little did he know that it was his high school friend from Santa Rita.
And when this creature took all that makeup off, Lanya Dai, I no longer wanted to pretend.
Lieutenant Quintanilla. The one who stood up for me when they called me bakla or maho. The one who gave me courage and encouraged me to move to the mainland. He accepts me for who I am, as a man or a woman.
We opened in 2002 as a celebration of our people who take pride in who we are.
Pinoys, Pinais,
Pinexes Mexicanos.
And Chamorros. Even Chara ones like me.
and you stood by us even when we thought we had to close down.
Thank you for your support.
Happy
20th anniversary, Gigi Islands Karaoke Bar and Grill.
We'll be right back for some island songs to sing for you.
And don't forget to refill those drinks.
And order some more food. Kitchen will close in 15 minutes.
Yes! Galing! The best talaga! Gigi Islands for life! I can't with all of you. I'm a mess.
Ate Mitch, how much have you had to drink?
I'm not driving.
That's not the question.
I got my NP up in hell.
Nurse practitioner?
Nurse Pasti, Mariposa? Ano ka ba? I brought a whole crew from Scripts to celebrate. Work hard, play hard. Party! These nurses have been coming to watch me perform all along.
This is where the lipstick, eyelashes, and mascara come from, huh? Why have you never invited me?
Blackout. Scene 10. Booking Luningning's breakdown. 3:30 a.m. Luninning is kneeling and praying the rosary.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Dear Mother of Guadalupe, please pray for my son who lost his way, but is now found. But it seems the temptation is not far behind. Let me do my best to support and love my child when I was raised not to. Help me learn to love him without conditions. Tulungan mo ko. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Saint Agatha of Sicily, let him mentally prepare for his NCLEX test and get through these last 2 months of clinicals. Kaya niyan yan. He's hardworking and he is loving like his father.
Libertad enters.
Ginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya, ang Panginoong Diyos at sumasayo. Bukod kang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat at pinagpala rin naman ang anak mong si Jesus. Tulungan mo po ako, nag-iisa ng magulang. Gusto ko lang mahalin ang aking anak pero nahihirapan po ako.
Ma,
Santa Maria, Ina ng Diyos, ipanalangin mo kaming magkasalan ngayon at kung kami mamamatay.
please.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Saint Jerome Emiliana, please pray for us. The prodigal son who is now home, let him stop gallivanting.
I'm not gallivanting.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Watch over him as you did once when he left us. Please love him. Please save him.
I don't need to be saved. Stop this.
Ginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya at Panginoon Diyos at sumasayo. Bukod kang pinagpala na babaeng lahat at pinagpala rin namin ang anak mong si Jesus.
Tama na.
Santa Maria, Ina ng Diyos, ipanalangin mo kaming makasalanan ngayon at kung kami mamamatay. Iniwanan mo ko.
You
Iniwanan
didn't
mo
want
kami.
me here.
Gusto mo lang maglaglad para makita ng buong mundo? I'm trying very hard to accept.
Try harder.
I can accept as long as no one knows.
Everyone knows. No one cares.
I care. I care so much. What if someone hurts you because of the way you look, huh?
It's not 1953, Ma.
Or judges you?
Davina enters on the other side of the stage, a silhouette as she sings softly in a somber tone.
Parang bukin, nalilipag-lipag sa gitna ng daan. Papagang pagaspas, isang barang at tapis, isang danggang mangas, ang sakayang heola, isang piyeng asayag.
What would your father say if he saw you right now? Like some broken butterfly.
I'm no longer broken. This is who I am.
He would have a heart attack.
Papa is gone, Ma. He's gone.
Oh, you think I don't know that? He's on my mind every day. From the moment I wake up until my shift at the hospital late at night. He'd still be here if you never left. Nasaan ka? In San Francisco? Kasama ng mga bakla? It was too late when you came back. Inawanan mo kami.
Ma, we stopped talking.
Lights up on Davina wearing a Frida Kahlo-inspired floral mask.
May panyeta pa siya, may sukla pa man din, nagwasteohetes ang palabasing haras altar at manalamin sa kalakad ng pakendeng-kendeng.
Flashback. Mitchie appears wearing a mask on the other side of the stage.
You have to drive down as soon as you can. It's Tito Manuel. He got it from work. Don't fly. It's not safe. It's really bad down here. It's spreading like wildfire because people are not listening to the guidelines. They keep going to the beach. If you go outside, please wear a mask. I'll get some for you in the medical supply closet. Please wear your gloves, wash your hands, and buy a jug of hand sanitizers at the 99-cent store.
I drove down as fast as I could.
Malu appears in complete hospital ICU attire opposite Mitchie.
Wearing personal protective equipment, masks, N95, face shield, hazmat, and gloves. Being in close proximity to the virus, tapos facilitating remote online consultation with doctors and other department staff. Kami lagi ang nasa harapan. The degree of your exposure is immense. It was a cloud of airborne particles. Doing the work of other staff who cannot be in the quarantine unit. Tapos, dealing with behavior issues from patients brought by isolation and fear. communicating with families who cannot see their loved ones. I had to disinfect, shower in heat before I can make dinner for my children. I did not hug or kiss them for over a year.
Davina, Malou, and Mitchie exit. Lights up on a hospital bed. MacArthur is laying down as Manuel Espinosa, Libertad's father. Luningning's husband. Vital signs machine. ICU monitor shows that his heart is slowing down. Libertad is wearing a mask, face shield, and wearing a medical gown.
Mijo, it's very late.
Always late to the party.
You made it just in time. How'd they let you in?
Tita Malu's working overtime. She stuck me in. Looking good.
Your mother had to go back to telemetry. Be patient and take care of her. It's a coughing fiesta aquí. I wish they had a DJ to play some music. Don't be sad. Smile.
Pa.
Remember that song that we used to listen to whenever you're sad? You loved it so much that you learned to sing it yourself.
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor. Sin embargo, te di solo mejor. Si en me encontré esta felicidad, tal vez algún más te la dará. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú. Si marquito, mi barco hoy, yo soy perder. Pero, ay, cómo me duele. Ay, cómo me duele.
Si vieras cómo duele perder tu amor, con tu adiós te llevas mi corazón. No sé si pueda volver a amar, porque diste todo el amor que
Como la
pude
flor,
dar.
como la flor, with so much love, me diste tú. Se marquito, I'm leaving today. I know how to lose, pero ay, como me duele. Ay. Oh, how it hurts.
Sound cue. Vital signs ICU monitor shows that Manuel is dead. Ningning appears. Present day.
I mend broken hearts for a living, but I wasn't there when he stopped living. I should have been there. Iniwanan ko siya.
Inawanan kita, Ma. I won't leave again.
Be patient with me, anak.
Libertad and Luningning slowly stand. Lights fade. Scene 11. The butterfly of Chula Vista. Lights up on Gigi Island's Davina enters. Mitchie and Malou are seated together. MacArthur in the DJ booth. The magic mic is lowered from the ceiling. The screen projects a butterfly coming out of a cocoon.
Magandang gabi pa sa iyong lahat, mga kapatid, babae, lalaki, at mga bakla. Good evening to all of you people. People who need people are the luckiest people sa mundo. From Mesa to Santa Rita to Chula Vista, welcome to Gigi Island Grinds Karaoke Bar and Grill, where you will never go hungry because we offer red rice with tinendene and top it all off with the best adobo this side of San Diego. But don't get too full. Tonight, we want to celebrate one of our very own that I personally discovered.
Hoy, I did.
Hoy! Karen Michi! Sige! We discovered together as contestant 44. Hoy! Do we have nurses in the house ba?
Aba, syempre!
All of you have seen this performer transform in the last 2 years while doing clinicals every weekend.
Amen to that. I brought all the classmates too.
Oh, congratulations to the finishing nursing school!
NC Lex test next.
And working night shifts here as an entertainer. We are so proud.
This song is for you. One of my favorite hits from Mercy Molina.
Cue music, the greatest performance of my life.
Tonight, I gave the greatest performance of my life. I never lost control. I played the part so well that not a single soul could tell that I was lying. Let's bring our celebrant on stage. Binning, Gloria Mariposa, the butterfly of Chula Vista.
Luningning enters and watches her son perform.
And so, though it was hard to face our friends, I gave a party. I know. I meant to show them all I've gotten over you. And though I saw the unbelieving looks on all their faces, I had to try to make them think that it was true.
Malu sees Luningning and summons her to sit with them. Libertad sees his mother.
Oo. Anak mo.
Anak ko.
Oo.
Ang ganda niya, no?
Yes. He's very beautiful.
So high, who had me dance through the night just like a gypsy. And I, who seldom drank like a fish till I was high. And I, who hadn't laughed since God knows when, out Pagliacci, till they believed it more than even I.
Tonight, I gave the greatest performance of my life. I never lost control. I played the part so well that not a single soul could tell that I was lying. That not a single soul could tell that I was lying.
End of play.
Yay! Thank you all. Yay! Feel free to come on screen, everyone. Thank you all for this work. Just songs learned within hours, jumping in. Woo! Sharing our voices and our hearts and our time. Thank you all so much on this beautiful work. Giovanni and I were texting each other like, oh my gosh. Thank you all. Thanks, the rep. Thanks, Rep, for having all of us. and bringing all of us together. It was truly a gift. So grateful to have us all together. We can stop the live stream. Bye.